Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're talking about a very special project that I'm working on. I started this project more than a year ago, nearly 2 years ago, I think. It's a project that I've slowly been working on, and I don't expect to be finished with this in possibly for another couple of years. It's a really long and drawn out project, but I have a nice vision for it, and I've got a good partner helping me out. This started out with a drawing that I did that I guess named Howl's Moving Colony. It was based off of the movie Howl's Moving Castle from Studio Ghibli. In the movie, there's a moving castle, and I thought it would be pretty cool to have a city on legs, much larger scale than the movie, but pretty directly inspired by it. I really had a fun time drawing this first Howl's Moving Colony. It was actually one of the first times that I attempted such a technical drawing straight away in ink. Now, I have done detailed drawings straight in ink before, but those were mostly abstract drawings. This was more of a realistic style, while still fantastical, but more mechanical style of drawing straight away in ink without any planning beforehand. And I was really proud of myself with the results, happy with it. The only unfortunate part of that drawing was that it was on a really small piece of paper, so I decided to scale up and do another one, and this one came out. I was really happy with this one as well. I also did it all in ink straight away without any pencil. I used a ballpoint pen for this one, however, and again, really happy with the results. While doing it, however, I was creating this story in my mind of the people that live on this moving colony, and looking at different parts of the drawing. Oh, you could actually see it over here. It's somewhere here on the wall. Okay, that's probably better. I started weaving this story about the people that lived here and why they would even need to live on a moving colony like this, as opposed to just having a normal city like we humans on Earth do, stationary cities. And through just brainstorming this larger scale plan began to form in my head of a large series of these drawings, and the surrounding world that they were situated in. I started doing a lot more of these drawings, each time coming up with new concepts for this world. There were a couple of important drawings that I did that really pushed along the overall progression of the story, and essentially I got to a point where I realized that more than telling the story of these colonies that this species was using, I was more telling the story of the species themselves, of how they evolved from a simple species, just trying to survive in this world that they found themselves in, watching them evolve from that to a more advanced species able to create their own mechanical moving cities, essentially conquering their planet, becoming the apex species of that planet, very similar to how us humans have for Earth. I became very invested in this project. There was so much creativity for me to pour into it, and ever since then I've just been slowly making new drawings to add to this book one day. I have an interesting plan also for the actual format of the book. It won't be a fiction or non-fiction book. It'll actually be a combination of the two in a funny way. I won't spoil anything further than that, but I'm really proud of the idea that I've fleshed out with my co-author, and we've got something really solid that we're working on. what's special about the storytelling technique of this project is that we're actually letting the drawings inspire the history of the species, of this world that we're creating. We're trying to tell a very large scale saga type story without any focus on individual people or characters. It's all about the overall movement of the species, how certain factions rose to power, how certain factions molded the future of the species, how they interacted, how they progressed. And then there will also be smaller elements like individual characters who will have their little moments to shine, their relationships to other characters might be hinted at throughout the book, really allowing you to fill in the blanks and have a creative time going through the book, making your own connections where you do. It's a really dear project to me. I do hope you guys enjoy it when it eventually comes out, and I hope you enjoyed these drawings as well. Please hit like and subscribe, give me a follow if you want to be updated with these colonies moving forward. In future videos I'll probably drop little bits of information here and there about the project, how it's going, and even some lore and backstory into the project itself. If you're interested in that, please stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.